and we are ready to go live on YouTube right now. What's going on, everybody? Just trying to let me put this in my pocket real quick so there's no distractions. Make sure it's turned off. And in today's live stream, we're going to be talking about the truth, the five things, the pros and the cons as a real estate agent. All right, there you go. Got that taken care of now. My bad. I had to hear myself to make sure I was live. Okay, so if you're listening to this and everything sounds good, if I should make the volume louder, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. If you have any questions at all, also let me know. Now, if you're looking behind me and you see all these shelves, they're empty. The reason why they're empty is because I'm not going to put anything on it until you guys start to recommend what I should put on it. What kind of things should I do? Things that represent the channel. I said let you guys do that, so I don't have any of my stuff on those shelves. I'm keeping it custom for you guys, so when you start joining these live streams, you can see what it is that you wanted me to put. If you have anything special you want me to that you want to send out, you can do that as well, but it's just something that I wanted to keep open for all of you. Anyways, we're going to be talking about the truth, the pros and the cons of being a real estate agent. You know, a lot of people don't share with you the downsides of it. A lot of people don't share with you how real it is whenever you get into the field. So I said, let me make this video and give y'all some truth to it so you can see how it is to be in the game. If you're enjoying this video so far, if you get any value from it, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't subscribe yet, also every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6:30 p.m. we do real estate talks, real estate videos, so you might want to subscribe for that. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into it, guys. We're going to start off with the cons first, the things that people don't like to talk about, but I'm over here and I'm going to talk about it because that's what we all need to know, right? Before you get into something, the pros are always going to be there, but what are the cons? What are the things that you're going to have to personally go through? Make sure y'all can hear me, right? The closer I get to the mic, the better you can hear. I'm kind of getting a little bit away, so please let me know if you guys can hear. Now, we're going to go with a couple of points. I don't have them like numbered, so I'm just going to go through them. The first con of being a real estate agent, being in the real estate world, is you can get crooked out of so many deals. You get what that means, right? Meaning that you can be dealing with your client, and sometimes you don't sign a buyer's representation agreement with your client, meaning that you don't make them sign that they're only going to go with you. So that leaves them in the air. They can go and deal with anybody they want, but you have some trust in them. You don't think they're going to do that. So I went and I was showing one of my clients a brand new construction, and it's crazy because I wasn't there when my client went there. I got some aggressive clients, and they just keep moving, and if they just swing by the place and they like it, they'll go show up. When they showed up, the builder was talking to them, and they said, yes, we have an agent. The builder who was talking to them told them, do you have an agent? And then my client said, yes. But the builder said straight up to them that if they go through the builder directly, because he asked them, do you have anything signed? And they said no. If you go through the builder directly, they're going to cover a lot of the commission costs that's going to be paid to me as their closing fees, right? They're going to take care of them for that and compensate them for that. Now, when somebody hears that, for example, you're a buyer and you're about to go buy a house for $500,000, and you hear that you could save about $15,000 if you just went directly through the builder, what are you going to do? Right? You're going to double and triple guess that. But little do the clients know the details of it, how it really works, how it's not just like that, how it's not that straightforward, but the builders try to convince and try to make people realize and think that it's going to be a better route for them. So I had that issue. My clients are loyal. They told me all about it. It was funny. I spoke to the builder, went real direct with him, it kind of got heated a little bit, but you got to sometimes set your ground strong, right? Let them know that they can't disrespect, they can't go that route, they can't go behind your back when you're trying to bring them business. So as a real estate agent, you can get crooked a ton. A lot of your business out there can get stolen. A lot of your business out there can be taken away from you. So you got to be a hawk. You got to constantly be moving. You have to constantly be on the go and making sure that your clients know that you're the go-to person. Right? Some clients you might want to make them sign that buyer's rep. Some you probably don't have to. Just you got to balance it out, right? And see what you're going to do. The second thing is you sometimes have nothing to do. And I know that sounds like you always have something to do. You can always put work in front of yourself. No. There's times where you literally have nothing to do and you have to self-manage yourself. You have to schedule for yourself. You have to do everything on your own. And at times you're just like, what do I do? Where do I go? Who do I meet with? Who do I call? And you're just sitting in the office or you're sitting in your house and you're just like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. And it's not just you alone. That's just a con in the real estate world, as you feel like that because there's no boss over you telling you what to do, scheduling things for you, telling you here's the tasks. You're the one who has to create that, right? So it kind of gives you a weird vibe. You have to just be real disciplined, and it sucks to not have anything to do, but the longer you stay in the game, the busier that you get, right? So that's a con that I see. Remember, these are cons that I see myself personally. I see them as cons. For you, you might be like, hey, these aren't cons. I already know how to situate them. I already know how to keep myself busy. I already know how to keep my clients in check. That's cool. But these are cons that I've experienced, that I've seen, and I'm just sharing that with you. Because remember, on this channel, I don't share anything unless I've personally experienced it, did good from it, succeeded from it, and then I want to share it with you so you can do the same. The next one is doing the wrong things. You don't have anyone on top of your head, right? When you sign up with a brokerage, there's not a boss that's going to look over your contracts, look over your paperwork, look over the things that you do. It's literally you dealing with that client, dealing with that negotiation. You fill out the paperwork and everything. And yes, you can ask your broker, but majority of the time, they're not going to be ready for you. They're not going to have time for you. You're going to have to wait to get your answer, so you just want to move quick. And at that moment, you can make a lot of mistakes in the contract, a lot of mistakes with your clients. The number one mistake is not knowing what a contract states, you letting your client sign it because he trusts you, and then later on you figure out that you can't get a refund on your escrow money. Imagine that. Your escrow money is $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Your client signed thinking that he has an option time to get out of that contract, and then the day comes and you find out that he can't get his escrow back. She can't get her escrow back because you didn't read the fine print and you delayed and you didn't do the right way, and it sucks. It happens. So a lot of times you can do the wrong things, guys. I got Jesse right here saying that he can hear. That's real good. I'm glad, guys. Drop your questions if you have any, and if you have anything you want me to talk about, let me know. He says he's asking some questions right now. Jesse's asking some questions, but I'll answer those as soon as I run through these points. Now, the fourth one is, we already finished 3 points on the cons. The fourth one is weird working hours. Guys, it is Sunday right now, all right? And I was not expecting to do anything today regarding going out to show clients properties and so forth. I got a call. They were like, I have these three properties. Can we go check them out? Because I send properties to my clients consistently who want to see certain things. And they just message me and then they say, hey, can we go see these properties? They call me. I schedule. I go show them it. Then as I was showing them it, I got another client who called me, said, can you come by this property? I plan to put it on the market soon. I want you to see it before I do that. And it went from not planning to do anything to the entire day being busy, which is why I'm here suited right now. I just came back. And, you know, there's weird working hours. They say when you're your own boss, you can have any hours you want, right? You create your own schedule, your own timeline. That's true. Saturday, Sunday, there's no such thing as a real estate agent. It's Monday through Monday, right? You're working 24/7. But the blessings, the goodness as a real estate agent is, it could be 8 a.m., it could be 2 p.m., it can be 5 a.m., it can be whatever time it is, and I can decide that that's it. I'm not going to work right now. Or that's it, I'm going to go vacation. Or that's it, I'm going to put everything on pause and get off for a week. You could do that as long as you got your systems in place. So that's why I love it. But at the same time, you have weird working hours. That's a con for a lot of people because people like to have set hours, set jobs, set times. This is not the field for that, right? This is not what you're going to get. And the fifth and final con that I have written out here is irregular income. You never know how much you're going to make today, tomorrow, this month, this year, nothing. You can schedule and plan all day long. I have this many listings. I have this many upcoming closings. I have this many properties. I have this many leads. I have this many clients. I have this many prospects. It doesn't matter because nothing is finalized in the real estate business until the money's in your bank account. Pay very close attention to what I just said, please. Until it's in your bank account, it's not your money. I have a ton of deals that I've planned for, I've prepped for, I've accommodated for, all of that. And the deal fell through the night before. The deal didn't go the way that I expected it. And then ever since then, I've learned you can never rely on anything. You know, before I became a real estate agent, I was an investor. I purchased a property. I had the closing and everything ready. I went to the title company, sat on the closing table, and everything was situated. I was about to sign. Then the buyer was about to come after me and sign. And I was sitting there. Funding didn't go through. Financing fell through. And basically the property wasn't being sold. And I left the title company. I left the chair I was sitting in ready to get my income, my money that I was selling the house for on top with the profits, and it didn't go through. Ever since then, money isn't yours until the deal's closed and the money's in your account, guys. That's the game of real estate, and you can't have any emotions with it. That's just how it is. Those are the 5 things I have written down for the cons. Now let's, get into some pros. Some pros for being a real estate agent. There's a ton of them. A ton. But I have a couple over here listed. I have 6 right here that are listed. And pros, they also have cons, right? When you have a pro, there's also a con depending how you look at it. So I got some of these pros and then I throw on a con with it just so you can feel it out. The first one is you don't need a college degree. You don't got to go to school for it. You don't have to get a certain certificate for it. None of that stuff. All there is a class to get your real estate license, 180 hours of credit. You go through the 6 courses. Each course is 30 hours. You finish that up. You take the exam. Boom. You're a real estate agent. You can sell a $100 million property, a $5 million property. You can make $10 million the first year. You can make $100 million the first year. Whatever it may be, right? There's no need for a degree. There's no need to go to school for it. And that's a big upside for people. Some of you guys don't want to go to college. Some of you guys just don't got that in you. And that's cool. As a real estate agent, you don't need to go to school. I went to school. I'm not even using my degree, and I'm a real estate agent. How does that work for you guys, right? So it doesn't matter. You don't have to go to college for it. That's a huge pro, because not having to go to college, yet you're able to make in the millions of dollars in this business is amazing. And of course, any business out there that you open, you don't really need a college degree for, unless you're opening a clinic as a doctor or a law firm or an engineering firm. Those you probably need degrees. But in the business world, the entrepreneurship world, you don't need a degree. The second one is you are your own boss. That means that you run the show, you call the shots, you do what it is that you want. No one can tell you it's this way or that way. It's you. For me, no way I can imagine I have a boss on top of me telling me, hey, Karam, this is what you do here, this is how you do this, and this is what you do there. No way. I can't even imagine that. For me, being your own boss was just a no-brainer. I knew that that's how it was going to be for me. I knew that there's no way I'm going to have a boss, and that's the biggest plus for me. And for a lot of you, you're probably tired of your boss, sick of your boss. You don't want to have a boss. You never intended to even have a job, and you want to become a real estate agent, do it solo and not have anybody on top of you. Now, the flip side, you got to keep motivating yourself, because it's only you. There's no boss on top of you. You have to put the scheduling for yourself. You have to put the management for yourself, meaning that there is no tasks like this is what you do from your boss. He doesn't tell you that. There is no boss. You got to be the one to schedule it for yourself. Nice. We have Alexandra over here asking some questions too, also saying, what do you feel has helped you to be successful? I'm going to jump into that answer real quick. So we're talking about the pros. You don't need a college degree. You're your own boss. And then Alexandra's saying, what do I feel has helped me to become successful? The thing that just pops to my mind when you say that is being patient is really what helped me to get to what I have right now. And by the way, I'm far from successful, right? I'm very far from it. But to get to where I am today, it's because I was being patient. I sacrificed a lot. I did a lot of free work. And that's what pushed me to where I am. So I hope that answers it for you. The third thing is, the biggest pro to me, which is another big pro, is you can open up your own brokerage. Meaning you can open up your own business. Rather than you just being solo, hustling on your own, then you can now open up your own business, your own office, your own brokerage, putting agents underneath you. And that's the fun of the game, right? It's expansion. Just like Ryan Serhant says, he says expansion always, in all ways. You just keep on expanding, keep on moving, keep on picking up. And I love that saying. So you can open up your own brokerage. On the flip side, I think over here locally, it's got to be 4 years here in Texas of being a licensed real estate agent for 4 years. In different states, there's different rules, but that's the con, is I don't like that. I wish that I could have just opened my own brokerage from day one, but it is what it is. You got to go through the process on certain things. Now, the fourth one is, man, this one's a powerful one. This is a big pro, guys. This is such a big pro that I'm going to need you who's watching this right now to smash that like button. Literally click the like button before I tell you this, because it is a pro that I love. This is what makes me thrive in the business, is you are paid commission. Guys, there is nothing better than being paid commission. Now, on the flip side, there is nothing worse than being paid commission. So I just told you two of the opposite things. But let me explain. Being paid commission means there's a ceiling right on top of me right now. Being paid commission, there is no ceiling. There is no ladder. There is no, oh, once I get this promotion, I'm going to get X amount. It is literally, you can make as much money as you want or as little as you want. There is no cap. I love that. Because the hustle, the hard work, the energy that you put into your business, you're going to get results from it. And if you don't, you're going to get results, meaning you're not going to get anything out of it. So having commission base is tough because you don't know when your checks are coming in. You don't know what your income's looking like. But at the same time, it's golden because you can hit the sky. Basically, there's no way that there's going to be a cap on you. This year you make 100K, next year 500, the next year 1 million, the next year 5 million, and you can keep going up. There's nobody limiting you. It's just you versus you. And if you want to go to the top, you can make it happen. You being paid commission is huge, guys. You got to hit that like button because I love that one. And if you love that one, I want to see you hit that like button. Now, the fifth part is, we're almost done, guys. The pros, there's 2 more left. The fifth pro is hard work equals results showing. When you're in the corporate world, you can work so hard. But guess who gets the feedback? Guess who gets the liking? Guess who gets everybody to acknowledge them? The upper management, the people who are running that company, the people who are on the top. You're the one making the deals happen. You're the one building the stuff. You're the one operating the stuff. Yet, you're not getting that result. You're not getting those things showing to you because you're not at the top. Therefore, your hard work in the corporate world is not as good as your hard work in real estate. Because when I work hard in real estate, I can promise you, I see the results right then and there. As soon as that hard work is finished with, the results are right there. Hard work equals results. And in this business, that is what you get, guys. And that's why I love it. The sixth and the final pro that I like a lot, because before I became an agent, like I said, I was an investor, and this one was golden, is when you're a real estate agent, you're already in the market. That means that I already know the house is for sale, the commercial buildings for sale, for lease, for rent. I know the prices, the locations, the bad locations, the good locations, the hot areas, the booming areas. And what that means is my money in my pockets, I know how to get the best investments for my personal self. And that is huge because, as we know, wealth is built through real estate. Every real estate agent out there, if you're not investing in real estate for your personal self, not just helping your investors or helping your clients, but helping yourself, getting into real estate, building up your assets, you're missing out on a lot. This is a huge pro for me because I'm in the market every day. I'm seeing opportunity every day. And if I see an opportunity, you better believe that I'm jumping in to grab that and I'm jumping in to make that investment. And that's what I love about real estate, about being a real estate agent. Now, for all of you who are watching right now, I really appreciate y'all joining, watching this live stream, and I hope that it's benefited you and helped you. If you're someone who wants to become a real estate agent, these are the pros and the cons of being an agent. Of course, everything has cons and everything has pros, but of course, for me in real estate, the pros are way bigger than the cons, and more than the cons that I mentioned are actually not real cons, but they're just, small downfalls that of course you can adjust to, which is okay. Jesse asked, how do you let your client know you're the agent to go to when there are many other agents trying to contact them? Beautiful question. Right now, there is 10 agents. You're a client. You're somebody who wants to buy a house. Now, there's 10 agents. I'm out of those 10 agents, I'm one of them, right? How am I going to let that buyer know that he or she needs to go with me? Literally, it is all about meeting. If you meet with them in person and you know how to sell yourself, we're not selling comparables in the area. We're not selling the notes in the area. We're not selling your presentation. We're selling yourself. So when I meet with a client and there is 10 other agents that I'm competing against, I show up with nothing except myself. to show them that they can trust me, to show them that I'm the person they want to deal with, to show them that I'm the one that they want to do business with and that they can relate to, right? All the other agents, they're going to pull up, grab a paper, slam it on the table and say, your house can sell for this much. This is the area. This is the market. This is what's happening. This is what we can do. This is how we can do it. No. I walk in, I present myself, I sell them myself, because at the end of the day, they're not just dealing with you to sell their house. They're dealing with you to deal with you. Anybody else out there can pull up the comparables in the area. Comparables means that the prices in the area, in that neighborhood, how much it's going for. So anybody can pull that up for the client. You want to go in and sell yourself. So that's a beautiful question. How do you let that agent know that they should deal with you? You got to meet with them first, because over the phone, it's not going to be easy. Meet with them and sell yourself. And that's how they're going to know you're the person that they should deal with. All right, guys, I appreciate all of you who are watching this live stream. We are basically wrapping it up right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6:30 p.m., we upload real estate related content. If you haven't subscribed yet, you want to subscribe so you don't miss out. Today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday when we were supposed to go live, but we had some hiccups with the streaming, so got it fixed, and I'm here right now. So anyways, I appreciate all of y'all for that patience. I'm going to let you guys go. Remember, these shelves right behind me, they're going to get full from you guys. So stay in touch, stay tuned, give me tips and feedback. Let me know what you guys want more of, and I'll bring it right to you. Today was a day I didn't expect to go out and show clients some stuff. I ended up going and showing them some properties. So real estate, for those of you who are wondering, it's all over the place. But it's beautiful, a great career, and it's something, if you're considering, you should try. You should get into it. But before you jump head first, ask for people who are already in it. Right now, you can ask me any question and I'll answer it for you. So ask the people before you do something. But my personal experience in this field, it's all I've ever done. It's amazing. It's the best, and I love it. I wouldn't choose anything else. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, guys. We are wrapping up this live stream. I hope all of you have a blessed day. Have a great day. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everybody out there who's a mother. Y'all are amazing. We wouldn't be who we are without you guys, so we appreciate that. Anyways, we're wrapping up. I'll see you all on the next video on when? Monday, guys. Monday at 6:30 p.m., which means tomorrow. It's going to be an epic video. And then Thursday at 6:30 p.m. And then Saturday at 6:30 p.m. And then repeat. All right, guys. You have a great one. I'll see you later, and I'm out.